All right, guys. I was actually just gonna do a quick check-in on my collective before I started. This feels kind of dark to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just restart. Sometimes I'll do like a little pre-shuffle just to kind of see what the energy is. Sometimes I'll say, okay, I'm doing, you know, TikTok or YouTube, or kind of who needs that message right now. There's some sort of impulsive action where somebody was being kind of either like juggled in between two things, or like they were part of somebody like juggling in between two situations. I really am getting sort of like puppet master vibes. I don't know why. I really feel like this person was kind of, this could be you that I'm talking about. This could be somebody that you know. I kind of get that this is past energy for some, current energy for others. So I'm not really too sure where that falls. Hermit and Seven of Swords. It's kind of like I'm getting that one person was manipulated by a friend group or some sort of community or some sort of group. They were sort of targeted, but they didn't know it. I think that they thought that they were friends, but they were sort of the target. And I think that these friends sort of isolated this person and manipulated them spiritually. Seven of Swords and Hermit is kind of what it's giving, but I'm going to start over. Just get a clean shuffle here. Spirit, if you can please guide my hands in this message. I really want to go ahead and get the most accurate answers. I call all my energy back to me, cleansed and purified. My voice is echoing. This needs to be said. Every time I'm sounding like my voice is like in a microphone, there's something that really needs to come to the light. I know y'all can't hear it. It's something I kind of hear. That's kind of my dead giveaway. Spirit, I'm gonna go ahead and tune into the energy. Not sure what this is, what I'm feeling, but I want to go ahead and call on my spirit team to guide me through this message. Please keep my third eye open at a rate that's comfortable for me. I want to go ahead and give my collective the most accurate message with no interruptions. Excuse me, wow. No interruptions, no interference. Please block any energetic interference from happening during this reading. And I only want answers that are clear and concise and accurate, that serve my collective's highest good. Call my energy back to me, cleansed and purified from every person, place, thing, realm, entity, dimension, and timeline. And I call it back to me, cleansed and purified, blessed, recalibrated, transmuted. I do call my collective's energy back to them as well. Anybody that is listening to this message, call y'all's energy back to you, cleansed and purified from every person, place, and thing, every realm, every dimension, every timeline. I ask that anybody involved in this collective message, including myself and any watchers, cross watchers, or anybody participating in this message, be protected and wrap them in a bright white light. Please guide my hand, Spirit, so we can go ahead and get the most accurate messages out. Do I want this deck? I think I want, where's my black gold one? This one. This is the one. This is me about to lessen y'all's confusion and let y'all really see something clearly. I do feel that part of the collective really has no idea, but they have suspicions, but I don't even think they know what they suspect. I think they can just feel that something is off. And I think another part of my collective is like, no, this is definitely what this is. They're almost 99% sure. It's very blatantly obvious, and they really just desperately need a confirmation. I hope that I can give you guys the messages that y'all need to be able to confirm that. And as always, I really want everybody to stay safe, stay grounded, stay in your energy. Just be aware of your environment at all times. Be aware of the people that you have around you. I am hearing parasitic energy right now. I'm kind of hearing just parasitic. You could be actively being spiritually drained right now. I do feel like this message is going to get very dark. I just feel that. What is the energy surrounding my collective right now? Who, what, when, where, why, how? What's the overall energy surrounding my collective right now? Is it positive? Is it negative? Am I feeling this correct? Two of Swords, something that maybe you're missing, something that you're maybe clueless about, or something that you do know and you're maybe avoiding making a decision, something you're trying not to see, or something you can't see. There's some sort of indecision. This does pertain to a group, possibly a friend group. There could be a lot of maybe drinking or substances involved. Maybe maybe from the outside looking in, it would appear to be sort of light and happy and social. This is probably a lot of social dynamics going on, but I do get just an overall friend group. I have 7 of Swords at the bottom, so immediately, same card, 7 of Swords that was in the other deck, or in the other pool rather. Lots of deception, lots of lies, lots of things kind of maybe being done behind the scenes, lots of plans that somebody probably didn't know about, just lots of overall sneaky energy, overall just lying and possible manipulating and just theft and trickery and all of the bad things. This is like, well, okay, this is just, it's not good. July 29th could be significant. I think that's Leo. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm only going to take it. Sorry, I feel a little startled right now. This energy is really thick, guys. I don't know why my light just fell. That was weird. I don't know why that one candle's going a little wild. I'm trying to ignore that, but it's definitely catching my eye. This energy is definitely feels a bit chaotic. This energy feels dark. This energy feels very dark. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is either not doing well financially, maybe having a rough spot, hitting a rough spot, not very stable. They maybe are in between housing, or just really lacking funds right now, just not stable, not financially set, not financially secure. On the other hand, also the shadow form of Queen of Pentacles could be somebody very materialistic, maybe uses her money to manipulate people, gives gifts with strings attached, just sort of maybe just, you know, kind of gets their way because they have money, or they like to use people for their money because they are materialistic and manipulative. It's somebody that's just not grounded with finances. So if they do have money, they use it not in the right ways. But I really do feel that even if they do give gifts or pay for something, it's always with strings attached. This is very unstable energy. Usually they try to act sort of big and bad like they have money, but they might be broke as fuck, or they use people for their money. There's something there where it's something is off with the finances with this woman. So we'll see if it comes back out. This just fell on top of 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. So wow, that's interesting. So it fell on top of this. So while you're clueless and you're not seeing something, you have somebody literally sizing you up and analyzing you. That's what you're not seeing. Maybe you do know that, maybe you feel it. This is somebody who is just trying to see, is what I'm doing worth it? Am I going to get a return on my investment? Am I here for a reason, or am I here for nothing? Am I going to take a loss, or am I going to get something out of it? They're observing. I mean, this energy is always kind of like, am I getting out what I'm putting in? If I'm here, if I'm monitoring, if I'm supervising, if I'm giving effort, if I'm whatever, I need to see what I'm getting out of it. What is the return on my investment? Somebody's observing you, and you're completely missing something. You don't see it, or you're clueless to why they're observing you. I also just heard some people in this collective, this could be that y'all are noticing, right? That y'all are like not wanting to make a decision yet because you still have to figure it out. Is what I feel happening, what I feel is happening, is that really happening? I know that I have a decision to make between two things, right? But I need to see what's going on. Let me remove my emotions and let me get very clear about what's happening, because it's clear that I'm missing something. So I need to observe and see what's happening right now. Why are all of these people around me? What's actually happening in this Three of Cups group? What is the sneakiness that's happening? What's actually going on behind the scenes? What am I missing? What am I not seeing? So somebody, whether you or them, somebody is analyzing and observing and just making sure that they kind of see exactly what's happening, and is it worth it? Or are they being drained? Are they not? Is everything fair? Are they going to get something out of what they're putting in? But really, though, heavily, I do feel somebody's just sizing you up to see what they can get from you, or maybe you're sizing somebody else up to see what's going on with them. What are they trying to take? What are they trying to give? What's happening? Maybe I've given too much, and I'm trying to see, is it even, or there's something like that. I do see this King of Wands here, so that is significant, but I won't take it since it didn't fall out. I just want to mention it. So far if possible, Queen of Pentacles in its shadow form, King of Wands. So fire sign masculine, earth sign feminine. Not really do I focus on the zodiac signs for those two, because they are major arcanas. It's really a personality type. So the King of Wands is somebody very dominant, very cocky, usually cocky with no credentials. If they're upright, they could just be a powerful person, right? In its shadow form, though, it's somebody who really lacks confidence, so they end up kind of overdoing it with the cockiness and arrogance, and they tend to get very dominant, and not in a good way, very controlling, and just needing to feel powerful, and basically just wants to be worshipped. They're very holier than thou. They just feel like they are God, and they feel like everybody should stop and bow down to them. That's really the King of Wands in reverse, how I would take it. And it was at the bottom, it didn't fall out, so it could be that, could be. Ace of Cups. Look at the King of Wands again. Look. I'm going to shuffle and we'll see what comes out, but this is also somebody having an ego. And look at Queen of Pentacles again. I'll shuffle and see. Ace of Cups, this is somebody that is, maybe Spirit is giving somebody an opportunity to be emotionally fulfilled. Somebody's trying to get an opportunity to be emotionally fulfilled, or you thought this was an opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Maybe you're thinking that, you're emotionally fulfilled with this friend group or with this situation, within this dynamic. Maybe you were at one point, maybe you are still, not sure, but that's what that means. There's some emotional fulfillment going on. Or maybe someone is emotionally fulfilled by you. Somebody feels emotionally fulfilled. Empress, when I split the deck. That's a very nurturing energy, like the mom of the group. It could be somebody's mother. Somebody could be a mother. Overall, though, just somebody that is nurturing, feminine energy. Queen of Wands. Oh, wow, look. I'm being very particular right now, because I want to see what's going to actually fall out. I don't want to make any assumptions in this reading, because I can already tell it's headed toward a certain direction. I really do feel that, and I want to be very, very specific on what I'm pulling. The Devil and Eight of Wands. I don't want to just start grabbing things from the deck. I really want it to fall. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Somebody's weighing out their options. Seven of Cups. I am going to look at this. Seven of Cups and Devil. It's hinting. Spirit's like, hey, look at it. Look at it. This is what fell. Eight of Cups. Somebody is emotionally detaching or emotionally unavailable, emotionally detached, not really present mentally, just kind of checked out or not wanting to be there, not feeling emotionally fulfilled. So maybe someone is balancing Ace of Cups between, am I emotionally fulfilled or am I not emotionally fulfilled? Maybe it's making a decision, or maybe pretending to be emotionally fulfilled while they're actually. Is that 2 flames on? $15.52 on the timer. Somebody is maybe pretending to be emotionally fulfilled while not being emotionally fulfilled. They're actually maybe emotionally unavailable, but they're like, oh, I really like being here. Da, da, da. There could be a mask, or somebody is juggling between something that does emotionally fulfill them and something that doesn't. Nonetheless, there's something being kind of juggled or balanced. Somebody kind of deciding between 2 things, but more importantly, not really even deciding. Let me take that back. That's two of wands. This is not deciding. This is actively either presenting a mask, so 2 personalities, maybe a double life, something like that. There's 2 things, 2 lives, 2 people, 2 situations. Did that candle just go out? Is there a flame behind it? Is it trying to relight? What the fuck is going on? Did it just relight? I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually feel paralyzed from fear right now. I'm not even trying to be funny. Did that candle go out and a flame is behind it and it just relit? 18:10 on the timer. That just. Spirit says continue. They said they got it. All right, Spirit. 1909. Somebody is possessed. I am taking that one. I don't give a fuck. That couldn't be more obvious. Somebody has an actual spiritual attachment. A dark attachment. Somebody is being possessed by a demonic attachment. Somebody is spiritually destitute. Somebody is in lack and spiritually destitute. Look at that. This is a binding. This is a toxic binding. This is Maybe just somebody being very controlling or possessive over one's energy. Something trying to latch on because they're in lack. Capricorn energy, Libra energy. Lots of pentacles on the deck. Lots are on the board. Lots of cups as well. So pentacles is money or finances, and cups is emotional emotions, right? So maybe somebody's very, very much so getting emotionally manipulated to be used for some sort of financial gain or some sort of gain. I do get this as more of a spiritual gain. Sure, finances too, but this is, I mean, this feels dark. This feels dark. Somebody is really planning for the future. Somebody is really looking ahead right now. I just see the King of Cups right under that. The energy in this room right now is very thick. I want y'all to understand I'm highly protected. Okay, the Star in reverse. Somebody wants to have me lose hope, or have somebody in this reading lose hope. That would never be me. Somebody doesn't look at this King of Wands back at the bottom of the deck. I'm taking it. I hear you, Spirit. Somebody does not have a connection to source. Somebody is spiritually destitute. Somebody wants to remove all hope from you or whoever is involved in this reading. Somebody wants to disconnect you from your spiritual gifts, disconnect you from source, disconnect you from hope and joy and prosperity and abundance. They want to take this from you. That candle went out and relit itself, meaning maybe somebody is draining your energy or somebody else's energy. I do feel that I'm speaking directly to the person. Look at that light. My God, their light went out and they used the other light to come back and relight it just to take them out. So maybe somebody is actively being drained. They're being drained so that they can fuel others with their light, their energy, their connection to source, their abundance, their spiritual gifts, their energy. And that group is going to take them out once they drain that person dry. They're only thinking about the future. They're really 1 foot out the door already. This could be an Aquarius. An Aquarius could be involved. Somebody could be losing all hope. You could be losing all hope. You could be feeling like there's no hope in a situation. Maybe after you got done analyzing it, you've been juggling, acting like you were fulfilled or emotionally fulfilled, and you're not. This situation feels hopeless. This situation feels destitute. It's like somebody's just thinking, I need to get the fuck out of here. There's no hope in this. Something is not right. I feel neglected, abandoned, alone, broke, left out in the cold, left to figure it out by myself. I'm in lack right now. Something is not worth it. I'm analyzing it. Something's not worth it. I don't trust the people around me. I like that there's no major arcanas here except for the Devil, but I do see King of Wands back at the bottom of the deck. Very arrogant, masculine, very much so not a leader, not a good leader. This is the card that I would usually say like cocky with no credentials, but this is somebody in a dark sense paired with this Devil and the Seven of Swords. They're not emotionally connected at all whatsoever. They're very much so draining somebody's life force from them in a toxic, demonic way. I do feel that 110%. I may have to stop the video and cleanse, guys. I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable. I just split the deck to the Emperor. Somebody could be really feeling like they're leading. I do feel like this is maybe two separate masculines, possibly. This could be you. You could be actually upright and operate in integrity and an actual leader. They want to drain that from you. This does not have to be a masculine only. This could be either one. I did see the Empress as well. Somebody could have duality. They could be masculine and feminine. This could be a couple. This could be somebody's parents, but nonetheless, this is usually the card for somebody's father or a father figure, somebody who has kids, just someone who knows how to run the home and lead and operate with integrity. You can trust them to lead, but this could be the mask that they're, look at that Queen of Cups, wow. This could be the mask that they're putting on, and they really are the King of Wands in reverse. I do kind of feel that as well, but I also feel that this may be two separate energies, so I'll confirm here in just a second. Something just flipped out and fell on top of the Three of Cups. Wow. Four of Wands in reverse. This is not a happy home. This could be going on in somebody's home or community. This is what's supposed to be celebratory and a stable foundation and worth celebrating, something to be happy about, a very grounded, prosperous situation, a home life, a happy home. This is a happy home. This is like, yeah, we're doing great. Everything is great. Something tells me we're celebrating on the outside, but behind closed doors, this is not a good environment. That's what I feel. I definitely feel that, because there's a devil here. There's a demon here, at least one. I almost really want to say somebody may be currently surrounded by a group of like demonic handlers. Maybe they're not aware, or you are aware, they are aware. You might suspect it, but this is not a happy home. This is not a good situation. This is, you're being observed and manipulated and actively drained. If you have spiritual gifts and they've been very foggy lately, look at this heartbreak at the bottom. If you have spiritual gifts and they've been very foggy lately, maybe you are having like under psychic attack, something like that. I have not necessarily seen the 5 of Wands or 5 of Swords yet. Typically those would be the cards for me, but I mean 7 of Swords is pretty fucking accurate. That would be kind of Temperance. It's like even though you're feeling burdened, you're maybe having to stand your ground, and you're trying to maybe give the situation grace or even it out, but maybe this could also be spirit just really monitoring you and making sure that everything is okay. This could be a lesson that you have to go through, but nonetheless though, you're carrying burdens that are not yours. This is too much for one person. It's almost as if they're pawning off their negative energy on you, blocking your blessings actively. They could be blocking, wow, okay, thank you, Spirit. They could be blocking everything from being even and balanced. So you could be missing opportunities. You could maybe start to get something, maybe like a job interview, a connection, a new house, a new car, and everything is backtracking you. I just feel like you're hitting a wall at every opportunity. Your blessings are actively being blocked and replaced with burdens. You may notice the people around you are getting opportunities and they're overly invested in you. Maybe they're spending a lot of time with you. Maybe you're never alone. I just feel that. You're never alone. There's always someone babysitting you. You're never alone. This could be a friend group and they kind of alternate and they act like they want to hang out, but it's actually making you feel very emotionally and mentally tormented. You could be having very bad night terrors. You could be under attack in your sleep. I do feel that. I don't know why I just said that, but I do feel that night terrors really bad. I feel like you're losing sleep. You're staying up at night. You're paranoid. I feel like you're maybe even having hallucinations, because I did see that 7 of Cups earlier. I just feel like you never feel alone. If you are alone, you might feel something in the room with you. There's something there. There's something there. There's a lot of thick energy. Somebody's actively trying to control the narrative or control you. They're very strategic and calculated about what's going on here. Everything that's happening to you right now is intended to happen. They are doing it on purpose. They may act clueless and act like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on, but the whole time they're literally the ones doing it. They could act like they, oh, I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. Da, 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 da. And the whole time they're actively blocking good things from happening to you, trying to keep you in a state of lack. They want you to feel hopeless with this Star card in reverse. This is somebody who's already disconnected from source, but they're draining your spiritual gifts actively. They want you in a state of lack. This is a very, very demonic situation occurring right now, and it's not good. It's not good. And the crazy thing is these cards are really contradicting themselves, right? Because you see something beautiful like 3 of Cups, right? Like Temperance, like no, because it's actively being blocked. Then we pair it with the Devil, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands in reverse is insane, and it's like, why do we get Ace of Cups of the beautiful emotional fulfillment? And then it's paired with 8 of Cups, which is like needing to get away to a more emotional, fulfilling situation, or mentally checked out, emotionally unavailable, right? There's something that somebody is not present within themselves at all times. There is somebody being calculated and manipulated, especially when I see like they may have like a dark passenger sort of vibe. Okay, you see there's one dark, one light, okay? That's the card for Cancer. So I have Cancer, Capricorn, I have Aquarius, Aries. I do feel that they are messing with your emotions. crazy. At the top of this deck right here, my little handwritten cards, the thing at the top says, what are you not seeing right now? What are you not seeing right now? Get your spiritual hygiene up, and it's in reverse. Insecure, compares themselves to you, jealous, envious. I don't know what energy that is in this room right now, but I need everybody to understand how protected I am, and that my spirit team will absolutely go to war, baby. Just letting everybody know in advance. But I do need everybody else to get their spiritual hygiene up as well, okay? This says, get a new job, you're not happy. You want me to quit my tarot reading job? Success actually comes to me with minimal effort. Thank you, Spirit. My spirit team got it on lock. I'm telling you right now. I don't even feel like I should stop the reading right now, because on the cool, I'm good. But I do just want to take a moment and pray for my collective. I just wish that everybody would stay grounded, and we just want to thank our spirit teams in advance for keeping us safe always. We don't ever have to ask because it's guaranteed. We thank them in advance for their protection, their efforts, their due diligence in keeping us safe, grounded, protected in our rights.